Hello, hi, this is Paul Fan. Today I'm going to talk about the VPS services that I'm using so far. Before talk about that, I have video regarding to check the IP address, and I just want to add another URL, which is you can check IP address, which is called blacklist.com. Okay, just to recap, the reason you want to check the IP address is because every time you get a new IP address from VPS, from hosting service, either it's dedicated server or it's a virtual private server. Either way, they will give you the IP address. And once you have IP address, you want to check them. You can check them using the blacklist.com, which is you can see description below, or using the span HAUS, and to check the IP address to see if they are the span IP address. And so this is all the different websites which is you can check. If you actually get a new domain from the GoDaddy for or Namecheap, you can actually type the domain name over there and to check. So you type the domain name and you click send, and they will actually run the check, and they will check any blacklist. And the one to see is the black column, say blacklist here is 000. Neutral is a 1, it's okay. You can go down a little bit and see what's in the 1. Okay, and here you say that this is not a blacklist and does not block any email. So this will be fine. So this is actually one website. There's another website, either IP address, domain name. You can check if this is a blacklist. And another one is called blacklist.com, which is the entire IP address. You can also check multiple IP address and also multiple domain here. Just copy paste to here and check if they are blacklisted. If you happen to find the IP address is in the blacklist, you can email to the support of your hosting company, ask them to replace a new IP address. If you find your domain which is in blacklist, you actually will be you can go to the service here to try to remove the blacklist, or its better way is before you register any site from GoDaddy or Namecheap, just make sure the domain is not in the blacklist. And the reason some domain is in the blacklist because they was using that domain for like sending a spam email, etc., and become a blacklist. So that's why you want to check them. So for the VPS, there are a couple solutions, a couple company I recommend. The first one I recommend would be this one.
With finance options for good credit.
Oh, by the way, if you register GoDaddy anything, you can go to the name match.com to type something, and they'll give you a recommendation for your domain name. Pretty useful. Go name match.com. But anyway, let's go back to here. I'll talk about the VPS for hosting company. There are so many hosting company. There are 4 hosting company I particularly like, and they are more for the Linux solution. And if for the Windows hosting company, basically HostGator, HostMetro, those are all fine. They are good hosting company. For the Linux hosting, you want to choose one of the 4 following. I think that's something I recommend. One is Digital Ocean. As you know, see, I have an account with Digital Ocean, and basically I have the setup over here, and pretty good so far. No problem. For the Bluehost, basically a lot of people recommend. I don't have anything hosted with Bluehost or email server with them, but I got a good review. I heard a good review from Bluehost. And for OVH is another one which is I have an account with them, and I set up an email server with them. And you can actually go to choose a dedicated or cloud service. Just like any service, you can choose hosting You can choose VPS hosting, which is cheaper, or dedicated hosting. Share hosting I do not recommend, because if you yourself is email server share hosting, you probably can only mail like under 1,000 each time. VPS will be more unlimited in terms of you have like at least 4 gig memory or and 40 gig hard disk space to install Intersphere or the ARP reach, and that'll be fine. Dedicated hosting, if you really have a lot of uh, database in your subscriber in your database, 100,000 and so on, you probably want to go with dedicate. Or you have a lot of IP address rotating, because that's an email server we're using multiple IP address. For BPS, probably you can, the maximum probably 16 IP address, and it kind of be overload, and then you probably more than 16, you probably go to a dedicated hosting. Um, so OVH also have that, just go to dedicate, and cloud. So basically dedicate program, like I say, if you want to have more powerful, $70 per month, or cloud service starting from like less than $4 per month. But if you subscribe any OVH server, I would highly recommend you get the beta one, which is I think with at least 4 gig range, the VPS, and let me see, yeah. So basically, um, you can see here. Okay, so you click them and you will see kind of different kind of options. This is actually 24 gig range, 4 gig RAM. You probably don't need them. Just for example, cloud RAM, cloud. Let me see which one. Cloud VPS cloud is good. VPS cloud 3. No, cloud 1. No. So let me check. SSD. Okay, this is one I choose, VPS SSD, cheaper one, and you can choose a VPS SSD 3, which is come with 8 gig RAM, which is enough. If you want to choose 4 gig RAM and upgrade later, you can do that. But I personally prefer to have 40 gig SSD. If you have Intersphere or Power MTA with multiple IP addresses rotating, 10 or more IP addresses, you want to choose at least one. This one. If you have ARP, reach, or Intersphere without the Power MTA, which is allow you to have IP address rotating, you probably can choose this 4 gig RAM is fine. 2 gig RAM is okay, still working, but it's not like optimal unless you really have a small list. You just send in a couple hundred, couple thousand, per each emailing, then probably this is fine. But I'll probably recommend this one. It's under $14 per month, and this VPS. Another company I highly recommend is called Hesner, which is a Germany company. Their VPS called vServer, and dedicated service vServer. Dedicated service normally is more expensive. There's different kind of dedicated service. For VPS, they are different. CX10, the VPS, CX20, 30, 40, 50, 60. CX30 is the one I particularly like because it least gives you the 4 gig RAM. And of course, if you want to have 8 gig RAM, you can go to a higher, like this one, CX40, which is 8 gig RAM, $23. You might be noticed Hesner is more expensive than the OVH. In general, just Hesner is more like just say, for example, I haven't had this problem, but this is just somebody told me. If you have IP address, you come with them, signed by them, and your IP address get blacklist, they can replace your IP address. So they are pretty much pretty good on that. But if you have the same situation with OVH, they will not replace your IP address. unless they give you IP address at the beginning and it's already practiced. But if you destroy your IP address to become practice, they won't do it, and they won't actually. It kind of more processing, but I never experienced that before, so I just heard about that with other people, so I really don't know. For the DigitalOcean, I do not actually have email service up there. What I have is the web page setup, so I really don't know their policy about the IP address. Same with Bluehost. I only have the email service set up with these two company, and this is for my the Odoo 9 Enterprise setup, which is another Linux application. So all those four company basically is good for your Linux application, either for your web application, shopping application, or for your email server application like Outreach or Intersphere. If you don't know about Outreach, this is a program called Outreach. Don't know about Intersphere, Sphere. Either way, this is Interspire. So this is a software which is installed on the Linux. So basically, you need those hosting company, which is they are. You go to there um, and if you subscribe a new service, order new service, for example, Kit order, and they will ask you, see those are CentOS OS, that's a Linux from Debian. Okay, Ubuntu. Okay, I actually have a DigitalOcean using the Ubuntu. I have my website using Ubuntu over here. You see here Ubuntu. Okay, because the website I have is Odoo Enterprise. So you probably some people know that, but if you don't know, that's okay. It's just consider a CRM, customer relationship management web application. So for this one, for example, the Intersphere you want to choose is CentOS, probably this one, and for CentOS 7, yeah, CentOS probably this one. For the ARP, you probably just choose a default rescue system. Okay, and so this is actually how you do that. And for this one, if you click order, same thing. Okay, and so I give you the screen here. And today is day before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day they have Black Friday sale. So in the Black Friday sale, you can come here back to here again. We have some discount. Hopefully you see this video early enough to see this information. Debian Ubuntu is a very popular Ubuntu. For lots of the email server, you want to do is CentOS 64-bit. That's for lots of the email server actually set up this way. Okay, so this is all different kind of VPS introduction. So basically, this is my favorite one, Hesner and OVH, okay, and DigitalOcean, okay, and Bluehost. I heard that they are very good. So those are company actually hosting primarily for your Linux, server. Okay, of course they also allow you to install on Windows Server. Same thing with others. DigitalOcean allows you to install Windows Server, but their Linux server is very powerful and very popular, very stable. That's what I mean. Okay, so this video talk about VPS, and make sure you got the IP address. Check the IP address from those websites I just mentioned here. Okay, and you should be fine. And when you get the new new domain name from the GoDaddy or Namecheap, also come here to check see they are blacklist before you put it into the server, because once you install a server, you get a domain, and it will be harder to get a dispute, so it's better to find, check before you order. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this will give you a good overview about VPS, different check IP address, and the whole purpose is set up your own server, especially your own email server. Thank you so much for watching. You have a very blessed day. Bye bye.